Greetings, Seahawk fans, and welcome to another edition of Hawk Talk, your behind-the-scenes look at the UNCW basketball program. I'm Brian Mull, UNCW beat writer for the Star News, and the Seahawks have a busy week ahead as they embark on a tour of the East Coast with 3 games in 5 days, sandwiching the makeup game at Virginia around CAA games at Northeastern and Georgia State. First, though, let's look back at last week when the Seahawks came up short in 2 games against the league's elite. Wednesday night, the preseason favorite Old Dominion Monarchs pulled into Trask Coliseum and pulled away late for a 70-52 victory. The Seahawks turned ice cold down the stretch, scoring only 12 points in the final 15 minutes and shot a paltry 33% from the field. ODU, the league's best rebounding team, scored 16 second chance points and outscored UNCW 38-16 in the paint. On Saturday at the Patriots Center in Fairfax, Virginia, the Seahawks followed a similar script. This time it was Mason frontcourt duo of Mike Morrison and Ryan Pearson that dominated. They combined for 28 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 steals, exposing the Seahawks' soft middle. Leading scorers Chad Tomko and John Fields played poorly in both losses, a troubling sign for sure for coach Benny Moss. They managed only 8 points against Mason and just 15 together versus ODU on 4 of 14 shooting. ODU, Mason, William & Mary, and Northeastern have lost only 1 CAA game apiece and share first place in the standings. UNCW fell to 2-4 with the back-to-back losses and is in a tie for 8th with Georgia State and Hofstra. The Seahawks' road is long and difficult this week. The team flies up to Boston to face high-flying Northeastern, winners of 8 in a row, on Saturday, then slips over to Charlottesville to face Virginia on Monday, a makeup game for the December 19th meeting that was canceled due to a major snowstorm. After a quick return home, UNCW heads down to Atlanta for a rematch with Georgia State, one of the CAA's top defensive teams. The Seahawks defeated the Panthers 57-50 earlier this month. Well, that wraps up another edition of the show. Stay tuned to StarNewsOnline.com and visit the Hawks Hoops blog for all the latest on the Seahawks. And meet us back here next week for another edition of Hawk Talk.